Guys, it's the kid. We're here trying to live, trying to exist, trying to stay alive, trying to be the best guys that we can be. So, guys, we're going to talk about it, man. So, we're going to talk about it for this, midweek impromptu show. So, we're going to talk about France against Germany, reaction to that. We're going to talk about your boy Thomas Muller saying what's up, your boy Rudy Voda saying what's up. We're going to talk about how France are San Marino without Mbappe. We're also going to address Jerry Maguire. The fridge came on, 20 minutes later, he scored an own goal. Is that Dodo or is that Doy? We shall discuss and break that down. And Jude freaking Bellingham. Is it time for us to christen him the face and future of football? Or does he need to show a little bit much more tech before we can say he is what he is? And we're going to lastly talk about Juju. Peru have been conducting Juju. So Peru have been employing shamans and witch doctors to try and put a curse on Neymar as they play together in their World Cup qualifiers. We're going to talk about, the shaman witch doctor tax that surely exists. So guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, welcome here, bring your food and your drink and all that beautiful stuff. Like the vid, subscribe, and please send in that super chat, guys. We thank you for the donation. We thank you for the dubs. The dubs and donations is what keeps this channel alive. Shout out to the streets. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the people in the peeps. What up? So let's hit this thing. So let me just expand my thoughts here on the Germany-France game. So first of all, I think it's all accepted that Mbappe carries France. So let's just accept that France really go as far as Mbappe takes them. Because as we've seen, without Mbappe on the pitch and his influence, France are San Marino. But putting that to one side, that takes nothing away from Germany's performance. Because Germany were not like amazing, they were not like superb or sensational, but they were much improved than the flick Germany that we've seen. And I feel that Vola's management and the structure of the team, I think it was what was needed. You needed just something to steady the ship, a much more measured performance, but even better, getting a dub and a win. Yes, it was without an Mbappe, but still, getting a win against still a France B team, a very strong France opponent, I thought was very good. And guys, let's talk about it. Because I said this on my reaction thing. If I'm going to the Euros, I'm dropping Havertz. I am going there with Fulkrug, Timo Werner, and I'm going there with your boy Thomas Muller. Because yes, Thomas Muller ain't what he was and everything, but if you're a choice between a 33-year-old Thomas Muller and Shai Havertz, I'm taking a 33-year-old Thomas Muller. So, and I think even more so, that's why I want to confess to Hokage with this Denso Samasi. I'm thinking that if you're Germany right now, this is probably an unpopular view. If you're the amount of people would take, I'd say keep Vola. Nagelsmann is a bad choice. I can promise you now. Nagelsmann, it's the hipster's choice, it's the cool choice, it's the sassy choice, but it is ultimately the wrong choice. Nagelsmann, for the German manager's role, especially going to a Euros held in Germany, I think it's a disastrous choice. I think Rudy Vola is the safer and the wiser choice. It is safer and the wiser choice. And I think having his experience there, because you need experience, but having his experience there with these guys and these young cats, I think is what is needed for Germany going through. So Hogage, talk to me first of all about the game, views on the game, and views on who you think should be German manager and why France look like San Marino without Mbappe.
Finally. A game. I don't know when it's the last time I watched a Germany game.
Portugal 2021.
No, not
Euros.
even that. Samasi, not even that. When is the last time I got to watch a Germany game and we don't concede a clear-cut chance? Okay, we caused a penalty, but it was already 2-0. This was the first time I was comfortable. I wasn't having a heart attack every time France was in our half, passing around the box. It was just so refreshing to not have a heart attack the entire time when a team attacks, not having that feeling of, oh my God, they could do something here. So that was so nice to see. I mean, I think for both teams, France's team, like 4 or 5 of those starters, 4 or 5 of the guys who start today aren't really starters. This Germany team was still really experimental. That's nowhere near like our strongest squad. So I'm with you. Avoid Nagelsmann. I think the reason I say avoid Nagelsmann, and AK, you said something it's like the most factual thing ever said on this channel. AK said a couple months ago when we were talking about international foot, I think the last international break, like he was saying the job of an international manager is to not be a tactician. Just keep the squad happy and play to the player's strengths. Rudi Völler understands this team is not this high-pressing, dominate the full game team. He understood. He said, go out there, play conservative, hit him on the break with someone like freaking Sané. We saw a second goal. He just ran past. Those French defenders are known for speed. He just blew past those guys, and it was the end of the game when he's tired too. So stick with Völler, maybe. I mean, this could have just been one game. I don't know if he'll stay because we play USA and Mexico next in a month in October during the next international break, but I'm with you. I mean, I saw Louis van Gaal. Absolutely not. I'm with you with you always got to have someone from your own country that really understands the whole organization, the DFB.
I mean, someone on the YouTube comments said Roger Schmidt.
I mean, I'm fine with Völler. If Völler pulls up like this and just doesn't try to be a tactician, just plays solid defense, and you know, when you get Musiala back in the team, when you get Füllkrug back in the team, they could play with Sané. I mean, Gnabry, I don't know if he's a starter. He was kind of useless today, but I want to see what Völler does. But I think Völler even said, I'm just going to do this for one game. I don't think Völler's going to stay. But maybe after today he does. I don't know. But today was just finally a breath of fresh air. None of that highline crap. Yeah, so I'm happy with it. So...
Yeah, so Samasi, talk to me, and I'll come to Wesker and Aiken and Kenny. Samasi.
Finally, a win for Germany. Thank God. Because this was fucking depressing. I was depressed after the World Cup, and this friendlies didn't help at all. So, first of all, as a manager, you just need to put the players in the right position and let them play. Easy tactics. We have a lot of pacey players. Adeyemi, Zane, even Musiala and Wirtz. They're all pacey players, so we should hit most teams on the counter and we would score. I don't know why Flick tried that with possession based high line. It's too complicated for international football. I think it doesn't work. The only team who has worked was Spain, and even Spain does that anymore because they don't have a striker for that. So I think the best choice is okay, it's maybe crazy. Jopakis. If you can get him out retirement, I would take him.
I think the dude is not retired. They say he's pushing 80, so I think that's because I mentioned him, but I think that's crazy, bro.
I
That's
would
crazy.
take him. Let's face it, if he would take the job, it would be amazing. And the second thing was maybe the B team, but I think we can work on that. I think we are in the right direction. So that's good for Germany because it's 9 months. 9 months until the Euros, so we don't have a lot of time to change things. I think Nagelsmann would change a lot. Nagelsmann is also like Pep or Flick in Tactico, which changed too much. So I don't think it would work with him.
Okay. So Waske, again, speak on Jenny, but also speak on how France are reliant on Mbappe to breathe and to exist. Waske. Talk to me, AK. Talk to me, bro, about Germany and also why France need Mbappe to exist.
France do not. I don't think France need Mbappe to exist.
Then how come they look like San Marino out there? How come they look lost without Mbappe? Mbappe was in the last game, scored goals. Mbappe in this game, they drew a blank.
Mbappe didn't score a goal the last game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but his influence on the pitch, his
influence, okay, fine, but like, yeah, he's their best player, but it's not like they look like San Marino without him. They look like a competent team out there. Just Germany had a better tactical plan today.
Oh, tactical. You use the word tactical. So are we saying Muller lives, or are we saying that they should work for the manager?
I think Muller does live. I mean, I said this before. Germany should just do what most competent international teams do now. They should sit back and use their fast players on the break.
Yeah.
Today, they sat back and used their fast players on the break, and they won. That's how you win international tournaments. You don't try to go all this high line, high pressing combination positional play bullcrap. It's a simple job. And Voller showed Flick that international football is not complicated at all. And what Germany would do when they bring Nagelsmann is making a big mistake, because Nagelsmann is the most mad scientist out there. He's going to try all loads of stuff and he's going to fail again. I think they should just keep Voller. Try your hardest to keep Voller. If not, try your best to get Oliver Glasner, because I think he's a lot more pragmatic as a manager.
Yeah.
And he's a lot better at cups. But they shouldn't go for Nagelsmann. They shouldn't go for Van Gaal. Schmidt is also he's also very, he's also high line, high pressing. He also holds that. And they don't have those types of players. So Germany's best being pragmatic and just focusing on the basics. And on France, Mbappe is important to them, but Mbappe is, I think they didn't look too bad today. I think.
No, but AK, my point is, can France win a Euros without Mbappe?
No, they can't. They can't.
There we go. So that's my. They need him to win the Euros. Without the Euros, they shouldn't even turn up.
Yeah, they shouldn't turn up. They'll probably get knocked out of the quarterfinals or something. So, and finally, can you please look at my name?
Wait, hold on. AK, we're rapping Emre Can in 2023?
Emre Can should start for Germany week in, week out.
AK, wait, no, because that's I was like, you see, because I said, look.
I'll tell you why.
AK, are you crazy?
I'll tell you why. Who is Germany's DM?
It's kind of Kimmich, kind of Gundogan.
Kimmich is not a DM. Gundogan is not a DM. Emre Can is the closest to a DM that Germany have. He should start every single game.
No. And okay, so you're telling me that Emre Can in the whole of the German nation is the best in that role? Emre Can.
Yeah. He in the German national.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1 week to roam the streets of Germany. I am getting a better DM in Braunschweig. There is a better DM on the streets of Braunschweig than freaking Emre Can.
Chan is not that bad. Come on, man.
Kenny, give me 1 week. Give me 1 week on the street. I will find a better DM in Braunschweig than your boy.
Who should play DM for Germany if not Emre Can? He's not the most
He's
not the best at football. I understand.
But you don't
play as a pure DM compared to him.
I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying. What we're not going to do is rep Emre Can in 2023. We're not going to do that. And I'm saying that give me a week to roam the streets. It's going to be something you never heard of. I'm telling you right now that. No, give me a week. Give me a week to tour the whole of Germany. I will get some kid off the streets who's not eating in months, who is poverty, and who his parents threw him out onto the road. That orphan will do a better job than Emre Can.
If you want to play that pragmatic style of football, and then you can put a Kimmich or a Gundogan next to him, I think he can do a job.
No.
But the ball is not the greatest.
The point that AK is making is what you want. Let's say you're playing a 3. You'd want Kimmich and Gundogan to be the controllers, and you want a guy who you're a specialist in that role, like Palhinha for Portugal. You want a guy who you're a specialist as sitting and doing that role. Kimmich is not, he can do it, he's not a specialist, that's it.
Yeah,
Chan, we're not
can do
repping
that.
Emre Chan, bro. We're not repping this dude. We're not
Danny, I'm
doing
sorry.
it.
If you watch Dortmund, this guy is one of the reasons Dortmund has that brick gene. He has a miss. If I see him at the Euros, I guarantee you in a round of 16 match of the Euros, he passes it into his own goal. Like today was a good game from him, but don't be fooled by this one game by Chan.
Okay, I understand. If Schweinsteiger went on a 2-month dieting plan, could he still start for Germany at the Euros?
I would take him.
Yeah. Guys,
he's even in the
give Schweinsteiger form, because here's the thing, like, now, if this was a Snyder, he may need like 5 years to diet down because bro looks crazy. But Schweinsteiger, 2-3 months to slay something down.
Have you seen Ramirez? Ramirez is fat. I was like, what's going on?
We're not fat shaming. Relax. We're not fat shaming.
Sami Khedira's little bro is better than Emre Can.
Yeah. Someone in the street said Rani Khedira.
Yeah, and Robert Landers at Leverkusen. I don't know why they just don't get the chances. They just don't get the chances.
He's in the Leverkusen guy.
Okay, so let me come to your so Waske, talk to me, bro. So France, why can't they do it without Mbappe? And should Germany keep Vola, or should they put a gun to Liverpool's owner's head and still Klopp in the night when no one is looking?
I don't know. I don't know why everything's gonna be so extreme with you. They could just.
It is what it is. I'm an extreme guy. So
yeah, it must be a Nigerian thing. Bro, you kind of expected this result, really. Because it's like, okay, I didn't expect France to be this trash. And if it wasn't for the Oos. And the Oos is back, HH. I know.
Bro, the Oos was looking at. Here's my thing. Messi is so lucky that the payments went through and Dembele threw the game to World Cup final. Because if he did pay Dembele, bro, the Oos, because we were seeing what that Oos was doing. Basically, I told you, Ousmane Dembele is garbage, and pay him enough money, he'll throw the game for you like he did the World Cup final. But if the Oos turns up, because see, the Oos doesn't take any payments whatsoever. It takes no payments.
Man, this guy is another on his day, man. This guy is not good.
On his day.
Oh yeah, by the way, we have to talk about the first on his day merchant. And his drug test.
Okay,
relax.
Should Germany stick with Vola, or should they go for the mad scientists and get embarrassed in front of their home fans next summer?
See, Nagelsmann is an experiment that can go horribly wrong, and it could just end up like Flick. So, and Vola, he took a complete different approach, and I think that was the best thing for them. Just a complete opposite style of play to Flick and Nagelsmann as well. Nagelsmann he's just like an understudy to Flick, really, if you think about it. And he actually takes it further to another extreme. That guy actually plays I think he might actually be playing a higher line than Flick does. So, and you know how that goes with this brick defense that Germany have at the moment. Just a bunch of runners and a guy called Sewell.
We're
not so fat. He's so fat. Oh my god. He's so fat.
Okay. Let's not fat shame. But all I'm saying though is
you saw it. You saw it.
Hokage. Let's not fat shame. Let's not fat shame. All I'm saying though is, if I saw Sule and Snyder in the same room,
unprofessional for a footballer be that overweight.
Okay, wait. No. But what's going on? All I'm saying is that if I saw Sula and Wesley Snyder in the same room, I'd think they were twins. That's what I'm saying. So I mean that with all due respect. So
I mean, Schneider's a special case. Schneider's a special case.
Look, let me look up Snyder. Continue. What are you saying?
Yo,
it might be worse.
Just also. Bro, you don't have to, bro. Like, he's the best player in 2010, bro. Why are we gonna do this?
Don't plug them.
Can you share the picture from Snyder?
No, we don't need to see that. Nobody needs to see that, bro. Nobody needs to see that. Bro, don't share it. Don't share it, bro.
He looks like a teddy bear. Let's face it. He looks like
Bro,
a teddy bear.
Ain't nobody trying to see that shit, bro.
Look. All I know, but also, look. Okay, we shouldn't be doing this because I think fat shaming is wrong.
Are you actually gonna
and
bring this up? Are you actually gonna bring this up?
No, all I want to know just that how, like, what happened. I don't want to. I just want to know what happened because that's.
I mean, that's not that bad actually. I've seen that guy bigger than
No,
that.
it's not the worst picture. It's not the
Yeah,
worst.
no.
There's a worst one
Bro,
out there.
there's one with him in a suit that it literally looks like the suit's gonna explode any second, bro.
I see where Zardgar's inspiration from.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I'm like, no, bro, you are on. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, this ain't great. This ain't great. This one is bad. Yeah, this is, cause bro, like, I don't like his. I mean, yeah, this is crazy,
bro.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
just funny about this one is
like that shirt is trying. That shirt is doing its best.
He looks like
that's
Oh
just
my
1
God.
month after retiring too. That's just 1 month.
Yeah.
bro, he
severe.
looks
It's
like
severe.
he looks like he ate Vin Diesel, bro. Like,
Okay, hold on. So talk me. So what do you think Germany should do then? Like,
I think stick with Voller for now. Stick with and
so stick with Vola for the Euros before
For the
the Euros,
Euros,
like
yeah.
for the
the Euros, right up through Euros, because the next big tournament is the World Cup. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I don't. Do we count the Nations League as a real competition?
no,
Or?
we don't.
So the
No.
next big competition is the World Cup. So I say stick with Voller for now. And you can
Wait,
see
hold
already-
on. Wait. Sorry, mods. Can you please put stronger civilian on timeout? Like a 2-minute timeout, please.
Wow.
Just pick 2-minute timeout. Please, thank you. 2-minute timeout.
Wow.
Okay, continue.
That's
Continue.
crazy.
Continue.
Yeah. So stick with. You can already see the difference, bro. Like Kai Havertz. I told you after that post-match stream, United against Arsenal. I said Kai Havertz was the best player on the pitch for United, and that was a fact. That was a fact, and you can see how much of a brick this guy is just by taking him out, bro. I wouldn't take him to. I just wouldn't take him. Like,
No. I said I'm not because
No.
obviously there's a quarter, and I'm for me. Okay, normally you take 3 attackers, and I think that's when if you take 3 attackers, Fulkrug, Werner, Muller. I don't pick Havertz for the squad.
That guy is not German. Like he I'm sorry. Like he doesn't qualify as a German. He's the type of guy that Adolf would come back to get rid of.
Okay, Weske. No. But no, the thing though is that the thing with Havertz, he plays like you know when you play like a kick around, and they're one of those guys where he doesn't actually play football, but he's one of your friends, he's one of your mates, and he has to be there, and you're like, man, I don't want to pass.
Bro,
this guy the ball, bro.
Havertz is the last guy you pick for your team in PE.
He's
Bro.
the last guy. You're like,
Yes.
okay,
He's like,
all right. But also,
yeah.
here's something: you don't pick him. It's after the other guy's been picked. He just has to go to the next. So you don't actually physically pick him. You're like, okay, well, that team's already picked one. Okay, come along here. Because basically, he plays like that guy at the office who he just tags along with you. He doesn't like football. He hates football, but he's just doing it because it's like an event thing. That's what Havertz is.
And I want apologies from people who put Timo Werner in the same sentence as that brick. Werner is a useful brick.
He's a useful brick. Yes,
He's a useful brick.
Stays.
But respect Turbo Timo. I've been telling you, especially you Chelsea fans, do not pay respect to this guy. He's the reason why you won that CCL during the COVID period. He was a vital part of that squad, and I wouldn't have people disrespect him by putting him in the same category as a guy who's a brick and who's not even useful. Yeah, you have useful bricks, and then there's just bricks.
Yeah, that's it. Like
Timo
basically,
Werner?
like you see, Werner. No, Timo Werner is a stalwart class C. Because see, a classy brick, that's when you are useful. So he's like a hard. Basically, I think there's like a Timo Werner school in Siberia. So Timo Werner, him and Giroud, they're like staple of class C, where you are useful. You're inherently a brick, but you are useful. Havertz is a no. He's class A. What do you approach it? He's class A. Havertz is class A.
What are we saying?
No,
about France?
don't put the all-time French goal scorer in the same conversation as that.
Bro, relax.
You know how
Relax.
bad
No,
of
put
a
some respect on
footballer
his
you
name.
have
Come
to
on.
be.
Wait,
Like the
HH, where does
44
Neon
year old
rank?
Muller replaces you.
Wait. No, Neong is he's on a scholarship.
Oh,
He's on a
okay.
scholarship. So basically, it's
Shouldn't
him.
Havertz be there?
HH.
The Afcon ref.
Wow.
No, come on. I have to do this, man. The Afcon ref is there. Shout out to, I think it's Jenny Azim for sure.
He's got to be there. He's got to be there. He's got to be there, bro.
No.
That guy's a cartoon character.
Yakub is an alumni. I think it's Yakubu. What's it called? Stefan Givash. They're alumni. So they're always welcome back.
Just on France. Bro, honestly, I'd be if for some reason Mbappe, and we know he has a history of not turning up in the especially in the Euros. Do you remember?
He's played 1 Euros.
Remember Switzerland?
Well, it's still a history, isn't it? So
No. He's played one. No, you can't say he's got a thingy. How can I say you got a thing when you played one? You have a thing. After three.
Hold on.
Basically, before the last World Cup, Messi had a resume of not turning up for a World Cup,
Bro.
and Cristiano didn't win a World Cup. So
why have you got to
you
bring
need
up
a
Messi?
larger thing. Why scare?
Bro, just let him live. Let him live. Bro, he's
That's
in
good.
Miami.
I would let it live.
He's in Miami. Allow him. He's retired now. He should let him live. Just let him live.
Yeah, sure. No. Why scare? I dare that midget to show up in 2026. I dare.
Wow.
If that Hobbit shows up in 2026, I will physically. I don't care which bodyguard he has. I will punch him in the face. Yes, violence against midgets. It's happening.
Leo Messi. Leo, he's the least of your concerns, bro. There's another guy that will turn up to 2026.
Okay, you know what? Kenny, thoughts on Germany, France.
You guys did. Anyways, man, this cool, man. I'm seeing that the only guy that can stop Portugal from winning is that guy, or the guy that should not be named. You know?
Yeah,
people are hyping up points against.
They dropped 9 without him.
Yeah, people are hyping up points against.
No, Kenny, here's the thing though. Do you know how pissed Cristiano could have been after watching those 9? Because I could have stats padded. That was my stats padding session.
He scored the hat trick in the first game.
Wait, but yeah, on the game, yeah, it was on the game. Germany were no, the highline was definitely not there. I think they went back to basics. Obviously, the angle, they did win, but. The Rudiger that should have been a penalty. That was a penalty.
Yes,
the guy pushed
that's a penalty. That was a penalty. Kenny,
I don't know what the ref.
Kenny, what Juju did Tuchel have on overall Rudiger? What did he do?
No, the thing with Rudiger, is that in his, I don't know, there's something with his brain sometimes. He just did some mad. There's even one time where he was running at Coleman like. He just runs at 100 speed. Even some of his tackle, the two-way tackle, like this guy.
He doesn't run, bro. That guy's gallop.
Kenny, I don't like to say this because I've got a black bars that everyone knows. But Kenny, the way Rudiger operates is like if it's a bit stupid because it's like, bro, that was just a dumb move. That was just pure stupid. You know?
Yeah, you got away with it. I don't know what the ref was doing.
Have you seen the way the guy runs?
Obviously, it's Anthony Taylor. But yeah, no, it was good for Germany. Yeah, I think they should stick to it. Honestly, he's only like 9 months onto the competition. So honestly, bringing a new guy, because if you bring a new guy now and you mess up at home, now it's going to be a mess for that new guy as well. So you're probably going to have to sack him again, then hire someone new. So you might as well just stick with Voller until the Euros, and then whatever happens, like if things go well, maybe if he wants to continue, or if things go badly, you can like give the next guy 2 years until the next World Cup. So yeah, I think they should just stick with him. Yeah. And I think for France, and then for France as well, I think they. Yeah.
If I was Nagelsmann, I'd stay away from the Germany job. To be honest,
Yes.
He wants
it anyway. He doesn't want it anyway.
At least till the World Cup, anyways. Like, just stay away from it for the Euros, because with the interim, okay, give it to Voller. Say he fails, all right, okay, cool. He's an interim manager. It's whatever you build for the World Cup. You bring in Nagelsmann now into this situation, and he's been, Nagelsmann doesn't come across as a he's still inexperienced, really. Like if you think
Yes.
about it, the guy is so like, and you throw him into the Wolves, and if he fails, that's damaging his reputation. Like he's got a decent enough reputation.
And,
in the
and
game.
also, you see, what's my thing though is that when you look at internationals, especially when how infrequently you have these players,
Yeah.
it lends itself more to an experienced manager than a young guy who is very eager to put their tactics. Because for me, when I think international is where you've got to be you have to be old school, and because it's really about man management. Are we seeing that Deschamps is this amazing tactician? No, he ain't. But he just knows how to get the best out of his players. He just knows how to really get into them and how to motivate them. That's what you need. Guys, I'm sorry, Scaloni ain't no freaking Pepper Club. He ain't no great manager. He'll just arrive. So my thing that's either stick with Vola or go to the local fruits market in Dortmund or in Braunschweig and just get some guy who can connect well with his players.
Look at Fernando Santos and Portugal winning the Euros.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, Cristiano was more of a coach than that guy.
Bro, Santos was just pretty much Santos. He was like
he was vibing, bro.
Manager.
He was vibing.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring this. So shout out to your boy, 40 salesman. On X, what the City fans are celebrating the hackers' day. Oh, did you hear about the hacker? Like apparently this hacker in Portugal.
Free him.
He did the right thing here, Church. You know that.
Did he?
Your Pep,
what happened?
Your Pep agenda might come
Oh,
true.
no, actually, no. Basically, he's the guy that's led to City's 116 thingy because he hacked into a system that's revealed all the emails happening. So, yeah, without him, City wouldn't be charged. So, actually, you know what? Let him live. Because if it's proven that City have cheated, I can take away that UCL. That's Pep was one. So the leopard agenda lives. So, yeah, shout out to my guy, man. Let the leopard agenda live. Let the leopard agenda live. Let hackers live. Hackers live. You know, shout out to my streams. Shout out to your boy Ifman. Japan is Flick's nightmare. They dented Germany in the World Cup, which got them out of the group stage at 2022. Then at 2023, friendly, Japan destroyed Germany at the crib and then got Flick sacked, which is poetic. You see, here's the thing. If Vola had Germany and they played Japan, they don't lose the way they do. Maybe they lose, but not in the manner that they do. I just think the way that Japan play and how well they use the ball, they are just a kryptonite for Flick's tactics with those German players. Because to get beat like that twice, but especially 4-1, is just, like that's my thing, man. Shout out, man.
No, Japan beat Turkey 4-2 today.
Guys, here's the thing. What did I say before when we're doing the whole thing? Shouldn't we have a bit of respect for Japan? Maybe Japan are good. Remember, these are the guys that's made Pro Evo. And we'll accept that Pro Evo is better than Aboma's FIFA. So the people who gave us Pro... And let's be real, Konami over EA...
And Shonen Soccer.
I thought that was China.
That was China, bro.
Yeah, that's Chinese, yeah.
YSK. That's it, bro.
That might be top 3 for Victor.
That's messed up. YSK, that's messed up. YSK, that's messed up. YSK, do you know how rude that is? I pray that we have no Asians in this whole thing. So Shaolin and Japan, they're the same thing. YSK, that's disgusting. Shout out to it, man. That's messed up. Vola should stay until November or at least January as they take their time to get the manager of choice. No, that's stupid. Tuchel might be sacked by Bayern by then. Easier hire or easier to tempt Glasner at January. Man, thank you for the dub, but this is stupid. How many explain why this is stupid? Yeah. Either you get a manager before the October games or you keep Vola. So you're saying that keep Vola until November or January. So a new manager comes and has maybe 1 or 2 friendlies, if that's before the tournament? No. What you want is whoever is taking you to the Euros, they have from now until the tournament starts next year. So they have a good amount of time to establish somewhat of a philosophy. Hence, I think a decision must be made now. Either you're keeping Vola or you're getting a new manager. If you're going to get a new manager, get him now. Make the announcements like next week. So the whoever is going to manage Germany next at the Euros should be the manager during the October friendlies. I think Vola should stay. Personally. Zoateng TV. HH for FIFA 24, if I play Zico at central midfield with Ramirez in a full Brazil squad, can that work? Zico has no defending. I need your ball knowledge. Well, first of all, FIFA, FIFA is a
What the
scam.
hell?
That's the main thing. FIFA is a scam. So
No, it's not FIFA. It's EAFC. EAFC.
yeah, no, see, it's first of all, it's not FIFA. It's EAFC 24 with Blondie at the front. And my thing though is,
wow, treble winner by the way, treble.
I don't give it that. Zico and Ramirez. Nah, I don't think that works.
Is Ramirez even in the game? Ramirez not in the game.
I thought he was a hero.
Why would Ramirez?
He's not
Ah,
like
they
he's
made-
a hero.
Oh, they made him a hero. Damn.
Yeah, he's a hero.
Stop.
What
Wait,
is he
hold
hero
on,
for?
hold on.
What is he?
Basically,
Thank you for
HH.
scoring. No, Ramirez, thank you for dunking on Barcelona in 2012. But how is he a hero?
basically,
hold on.
basically.
So if I see Stefan Givash in that game, then I know that.
No, it's not. No, it's not that.
HH,
No,
nah,
so
you gotta-
basically,
you gotta
he was
induct
his
gotta
guys
induct
that are not
him.
good enough to be icons.
The
So they
game's
made
not
him
even
hero.
out yet. The game's not even out yet, but you gotta induct the game. I'm sorry.
No. It's under review. The game is under review
You-
until it's released. Until it's released, it's under review. Actually, I would update the academy like that game is under review. After that, it's under review. For two sales, we need to bring fat shaming back. Too many. That's a wild statement to make, man. Come on, we can't do that. We can't bring back that. Miss B Nation reacts. Japan unlocked the blue lock system. Wait, is that manga any good? Even blue lock is it worth watching?
It's okay.
I don't know. I watched the first episode of the anime.
It's kind of
Nah. I'm still sticking with my Naruto manga, man. For two sales, FIFA takes no football knowledge to play. Look, YSK will tell you that game. FIFA is trash. It's I cannot, because basically there's football, then there's FIFA. Hence why I said that I'm so happy with what Japan are doing now, because Konami were trying to make a football simulation. EA are making an arcade game where it's just pick up and just play with no real appreciation or love for the sport. So, bro, it's not football. It's hence football. It's arcade. So, and guys, it's similar to Rockstar. They're like, wait a minute, we have a money-making scheme which is Ultimate Team. So our full effort is on perfecting the gambling aspects of Ultimate Team to pretty much bamboozle that 9-year-old kid with rich parents. Our focus is not on making a great football game. Our
Bro,
focus is on bleeding you off of more money.
I don't even know if it's 9-year-olds that be. Where?
I'd argue Rockstar is worse, bro. They've just been doing updates for the same game for the last 10
Yeah,
years.
no, this is finessing all these new
No,
maps.
of course
or
it's
whatever they're
finessing.
dropping.
They'll be finessing, bro.
Yeah, people say, oh, GTA 6 ain't coming anytime soon, bro. All right, guys, so let's talk about
But wait,
him.
quickly, AJ, quickly on
Yes,
France.
so go for it.
I wanted to say, honestly, I don't think like that was okay. Like they changed most of the team, and I don't know why. Like he went back to like what he did in like 2018. So he put like 3 midfielders.
Kenny, if God's Pape is on that pitch, it's a different story.
I
People
don't know,
accept it.
but
Without Mbappe,
no.
that team don't.
No, but the thing is that he replaced Mbappe with the midfielder. So he replaced Mbappe like with Camavinga. So he was like, I don't know what he was trying to do with the formation and play like Greece. Honestly, I don't know. I think he was trying something, but it didn't work out. But yeah, if they need Mbappe because that attack is struggling.
All right. So okay. Streets. Let me ask the streets. Should I start with the good or with the bad for the next topic?
Good.
So should we start happy or should we start sad? Should we start positive or should we start negative?
Well,
That
I mean,
will be dependent on what they'll say.
I think
That's
both
negative.
positive, to be honest.
it depends what
negative
positive.
and positive.
No. Basically, YSK and AK, you know what the bad is.
Yeah, we know.
you know
You
what the bad is.
already know what it
actually,
is.
no, wait, it's
So-
bad, but it's good entertainment value. So
So people are saying start with the bad. People are saying the bad. You guys, man.
save it for the main event, man. Come on.
Actually, you know what? Let's save it because that is the. You see, we are here. This channel is about the jokes, so let's
Yeah, but
save
it's about
the
vibes.
jokes for
It's
later.
about vibes.
So let's start with the good. So,
The Jude.
now, here's the thing. If I was to call him the ringtone,
What?
Madrid fans would bell. You know, the bell rings and everything. So if I was,
Nah,
if I
that's
was
a
going to
break.
call
I'm sorry, that's
That's a break.
Not
That's
prepared for that.
That's a
if I was
break.
going,
That's a break, man.
okay.
The bell. Oh my god.
That was
Yo,
disgusting.
The bell
That's
rings.
Ringtone.
Ringing.
What the hell?
That's terrible, man.
Oh my god.
Okay, look. All I'm saying is that if I give him a nickname, there are Madrid fans that will threaten my family, and I do love my family, so I won't give him a nickname. So I'm going to call him Jude Bellingham. Should I still wait before I start saying this guy is that dude? Do we need a bigger sample size, or has he already done enough to be like, okay, whoa, this is
don't rep him.
a
Just
super
don't
star?
rep him.
He's him.
He's
He's him.
yeah.
Kenny, is he him?
He is.
Is he him?
He's him.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
Billy.
Okay, Kenny.
Right.
When you say he's him, what does him mean? I want you to expand. Give me detail. What does him mean?
That means it's that guy. Like obviously he's
the
been like
best
because the way people
Kenny, Kenny.
Wait,
Don't
wait.
try and get it. No, Kenny. I need specifics. When you say he's that guy, is he the best talent of his generation? Is he the definitive face of the next generation? Is he the most talented? So I need specifics.
He's in that discussion. He's in there with like obviously he's in there for me midfielders. In there with like the Pedris and the Camavingas and yeah, he's in there. For me, he's second behind Pedri as of midfielders. Because the thing is that people have been saying, he's I don't know about his technical or whatever. I think people have been trying to hate on him because the way people hyped him, especially like the English, like when he came up from Birmingham and all that stuff. The guy was 15 or whatever, retired his shirt. That's craziness. I don't know what you guys are doing.
That's that's crazy. How do you retire a test tube baby's jersey? But hold on, Kenny, you laugh though. Hold on, Kenny, you laugh though. But if this guy suddenly becomes this extraordinary player in the future, should we then laugh? You see, we laugh now because like, bro, some no-name called Jude Bellingham, you're retiring his jersey because he's so good for Birmingham. But Abraham I say, no. Not only do we think that this guy is the greatest talent that we think we'll ever have, this guy may be one of the greatest talents ever for his generation.
Yeah.
Hasn't retired the number 9?
What?
Nah, that's also. But anyways, and the thing is that he's shown as well right now is that the guy is very versatile. He was like a box to box right now. With Real Madrid, they're playing him like more as a 10, like a goal scoring midfielder. He's shown that he has an eye for goal as well. For me, the guy is very complete, man. And obviously, some people might say he's not the best, like technical and all that stuff, but the guy is very effective. You know what? Do you know what I took issue with?
He can dribble.
No. But you know what I took issue with? I took issue with comparisons to Zid. You see, you can be good, but you dare put your name in the same breath as a horseman. A horseman are their horsemen. So when you're a horseman, that's like you don't touch horsemen. Legends, great horsemen. That's different gravitini. That's different gravitini. So my thing here, Kenny, is like
himself to him though.
No. But my thing, let him be him and do what he can, because from what I've seen so far, and I do feel that, you see, football is different now. When I look at the field out there, is it too crazy to say that if they build a team around him and he's fully fit, he can lead England to those Euros win? You see, World Cup, let's try. But if he's fully fit for those Euros and they build the team around him, he can lead them to a Dubinsky at the Euros.
Yeah, definitely can. And like I said, he's like this guy's mentality for his age, like the club he's been to, the guy is the belief in himself is crazy. The belief in himself is really crazy, and he has. I don't know. Everywhere he goes, like I don't know. He has some mental edge over.
But my thing, this is always a hard question to answer. But screw it. What do you think his potential is? What do you foresee in like 5, 6 years time? So after Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, that school has now long gone. Is he a Ballon d'Or winner? Is he the best player in the world in like 5, 6 years time?
Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, he could be. Yeah, he's a potential Ballon d'Or winner. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he has the talent too. He's playing in a team that's capable, and both national team and for Real Madrid as well. So yeah, he can definitely win the Ballon d'Or. He has the talent, and right now what he's showing you is that he can add as well. What people are gonna like, he can add goals as well, which will help as well. So yeah, he definitely has the talent to be a Ballon d'Or winner, 100%.
Hokage, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing well now, but if anyone's watched him at Dortmund, he's never played like this a full season for Dortmund. That is Dortmund. That maybe it was that brick energy at Dortmund, that loser energy at Dortmund.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay. Wait, hold on, come on, bro. That's crazy. So you're saying that Dortmund have an aura? That's an aura.
A brick aura.
A brick aura is crazy, man.
They have.
They just had to beat. Who was the team on the last day of the season they had to beat, and they dropped a disaster class at their home to win the title?
That's crazy.
Was it Cologne?
Cologne, I think.
I mean, they did lose to Vietnam, so.
No, it was Mainz 05.
Mainz.
Mainz 05.
The mighty Mainz. They lost.
But he wasn't there. He didn't play.
I mean, you're losing to a team that was founded in 05. Interesting. Man.
But yeah, I mean,
Bro, it's not as bad as losing to Vietnam, bro.
You know, come on, they still believe the war's going on, man. So,
bro, they lost to Vietnam.
Platoon sacks.
Respect Vietnam.
Anyways.
No, don't respect this crowd.
05 stands for 1905 HH, not with 2000.
They lost to a team founded in 2005. Please, thank you. Hokage, continue.
But yeah, he's playing amazing right now. But you just got to chill on these young players because I think last season a lot. What do you mean, pause?
Yeah, come on,
Continue, please.
But yeah, I mean, like the same time last year, Musiala was scoring like every game and dribbling past 10 guys a game, and then it kind of chilled out the second half of the season after the World Cup. So he started off well now, but wait until things get harder in La Liga. They're really in the midst of a season, grinding out the title race against Barca. That's when, because he showed at Dortmund he wasn't built for the title race. I mean, as much as he was a great player at Dortmund, he's only 19 too, by the way. When I say he's not built for the title race, he hasn't shown it yet. But yeah, with his leadership qualities,
he's 20.
That energy, or 20, whatever, 19, 20, that confidence he brings, his celebration, like, look at me, looking like Conor McGregor or whatever, like just calling for the attention in the crowd. Like, he has the confidence to succeed at Madrid. He has the ability. I'm really interested to see how, because I thought Madrid would be really trash without a striker, but Bellingham, I knew Bellingham was good, but honestly, the way he's playing right now, I'm surprised.
No, but I think Hokage is right though, where let him do good, and let's see an example of good that leads to a trophy, good that leads to a title. Then if we have that scenario where he does good that leads to something, okay, boom. See, as of right now, this is damn good. But let's keep it real. Are we repping you for dropping the masterclass against Braveheart? Like, shout out to Braveheart, but Braveheart isn't the right kind of thing, to say what's up to.
They were playing the most informed striker in the world, bro. They were playing against the most informed striker in the world.
McTominay,
Scott McTominay.
Exactly, man. I hear Scott McTominay has more G goals and assists than Havertz. That's inside football, man.
Bro, he has more goals than Chelsea Football Club.
Look, here's the thing. Why is it? So because he bought against Scott, we're now repping you because he bought against Scott.
He has scored more goals than Chelsea Football Club this season. So
yeah, that's true.
Also, aren't Scotland like 9 points clear of Spain?
Yeah. 15 in Euro qualifiers.
Yeah.
Number 4, man. Number 4. Scott is a real false 4.
No. Okay. So what's okay? AK, what are you saying about Bellingham? Should we chill because all he's done is ball against Spanish farmers and the Scottish Peninsula, or is he him?
He has the talent, of course. He's very good in front of goal.
Where is trophies? Does he have a World Cup?
HH, if you let me speak, I can
okay.
Actually.
But I know, but I will let you speak. But I just wanted to know whether he won a World Cup at age 19. But
no, he didn't win a World Cup at age 19. That's because he plays for Brickland. Not
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, Brickland.
This is such a good nickname. Oh my god.
Yo, why did no one else think of that before? Man?
Brickland is crazy, bro.
Yo, For the record,
I'm reporting you to Charles, bro. I'm
Charlie,
reporting you to Charles.
Charlie, we do not share his views. Man. We do not share.
Charlie,
not
that's
share
messed
his
up. Charlie, that was messed up. Charlie, I would have to know that I was laughing at how ridiculous that statement was. AK, I'm reporting you to Charlie.
Please, Charlie.
We don't condone that, Charlie.
We do not condone that crap. That's crazy. Continue.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, he's a very good dribbler. Like today's goal was he was involved in the full phase of play. He didn't just poach it in the 6-yard box. So he has the talent. I just want to know if he has the consistency to do it over a whole season, and whether it actually leads to trophies. So let's see. I mean, he's definitely has a talent to be a very, very important player in the history of European football, but we need to see if he has the consistency to do that.
So is it too early to make an assessment as to what he could be? Like whether he could be the guy that defines the generation, or it's too early to say? AK.
I think it's too early to say. I mean, I think he has to perform at a level where he wins trophies for his team, and he's an important part of that. So until that, I can't say like this guy will be the face of this generation, because you're competing against Mbappe, you're competing against Haaland, you're competing against Vinny. What have you done that compares to them? That's my question to him, and he hasn't done that yet.
All right, what's it called? RDS, talk to me. Bellingham.
Is the question, is he like the best English talent coming up, or what's the specific?
No. So is he him? Is Bellingham? Can we also say, okay, we are now witnessing the closest thing to like what Rooney was when he was coming through for England. Well, okay, this is the guy that should really be the starlet and everything for England, as Rooney was in 06.
Let me ask you a question, HH. Maybe this answers the question. Given Chelsea's recent signing, don't you think that Cole Palmer is that dude that close to Rooney? That guy?
Yo, audience, yo.
No. Kenny, let me get him. No. My thing, no. No. Artist, no. Because you know what? I'm actually getting sick of this actually. But let me just say this right now. I'm actually. I've had it up to here. Right now. So artist, let me just say this right now. It's
a quick question.
I know. Artist, I'm responding. Artist, don't you dare allow Chelsea to perform better than thinking this is, because see, artists, you're setting yourself up for HH Unleashed. If Chelsea miraculously do something, I'm making an album.
Relax. What?
If Chelsea somehow do something, I'm making an album. An album. Because
we're still waiting for the first one.
The more shit. That's good. Speak on Bellingham now. Speak on Bellingham.
What's the delay, man?
With how many rappers we have on our team, I think we can do
speak on Bellingham. What would that he could be the next pick?
Will Lukaku be feature?
RDS, speak on bells, man. Speak on bells.
Have you found a quill and paper yet?
RDS, speak on bells.
Sorry, HH Unleashed. That's just what crack you up. It is what it is.
Is that the name of the album?
It's weird. I don't know how this turned into a Chelsea thingy contest.
God save the king. God save the king. God save the king.
Oh no, it's King Charles.
In the track though.
No. RDS, can you please speak on Bellingham? Is he the star to lead England into the Euros?
No, I mean, there's no doubt Bellingham. I said before in the last time, I said, the thing with Bellingham is his mentality. That's the thing that I admire him the most. Because at the end of the day, so everyone has already talked about his skill, his talent, etc. One of the biggest things that you can't create as football is mentality. And for me, that's the surprising thing I've seen. So when you come to Madrid, that kind of you're 20 years old, yeah, you still have the element of leadership to be able to sort of take them on board at a big club like Real Madrid, and even obviously at Dortmund,
Mods, can you put Young Metro on timeout, please? Can you put Young Metro on timeout? Thank you.
That's okay.
You're huge now, man. You got Metro Boomin on the track. That's
That's
crazy.
it, young Metro.
Okay, Adios, continue. No, but see, my thing, Adios, look, see, this is the tweet that I put out. The reason England have the talent to win the Euros, 100%. The reason why I wouldn't put money down is because from watching England previous years, they lack a winning mentality. Now, this group is better, but we've seen Kane in big games. And I do feel like if there are aspects of England still succumbing under pressure, but someone like Bellingham, to go to Real Madrid at such a young age, to be performing at Real Madrid at such a young age, and the fearlessness of what he has, I think Bellingham is a very key component that could actually make England, okay, you can maybe beat France that semi.
Sorry. Mod needs to put Jay Jokin in timeout, man, because that
I'm not even going to bring it up. I'm not bringing it up. Jay Jokin, I'm not even bringing that stuff up. I'm not bringing it up, but continue.
That music video is going to be at the bridge, man.
That's wild.
The music video shot at the Stamford Bridge.
Now this is.
I don't know if it's awesome. That music video should be filmed at Old Trafford. The way you get
they said you're dropping the remix submission.
Right.
That's the wrong artist.
Red Devil. Actually, you know what? I think you know what. Let's.
Just one final point. Do you remember what Kane said in his interview when he had with Bayern Munich, and he was talking about Spurs, and he was sort of saying how, like, you know, it didn't really matter about winning and stuff like that as well. And the reality is that club mentality, often you take that to you at an international level. So obviously, you know, now that Kane is in Bayern Munich, where it's like, no, you expect to win every single game. That changes things. The reality is a lot of these England players, even though they're talented, like how many of the England squad right now have like won a major trophy or won a Champions League, etc.? Not that many, aside from Foden, Walker, etc. And you can see that those players like are better players. So going back to the point, fundamentally, like I think that when you have someone like Bellingham, who even at a young age has a mentality that is far superior to his peers, looking at you, Jaden, you know.
Wow.
Audience, that was harsh.
You know, you could have just said peers and left that.
That was harsh.
That was harsh. He took down the tweet. The tweet has been taken down. He took it out.
Man has been cussed out for training, and he's in New York, busy like partying with I don't know, Drake or something.
Bro, Jaden's the only one to go through.
Saka. I remember Saka.
I know Al Wan-Bissaka's there, but Al Wan-Bissaka is actually like
you know Sancho is the only one that failed Ra's al Ghul's program person. Like, this man got sent to the mountains and came back worse. Like.
Okay. Why is relax? Just chill out. Okay, you know what? Elijah, what are you saying about Jude Bellingham?
Nah, that's another brick.
Oh my god,
that's another brick.
That's another brick. I'm sorry.
That's a brick. That's a brick.
What's a brick?
You said Bellingham.
Bellingham.
You said Bellingham.
That's the nickname that I'm saying. I didn't make that nickname. No. Sorry, no. That's not me. I saw that online, so I can't claim credit for that. They're calling him Jude Bellingham online.
Stick with Bell. No.
That's what they are.
I said ringtone, and then they said I should give myself a thing for the ringtone.
HH pull up my AVI, man.
All right, okay. You know, he's still a prince to me, bro. This doesn't change the fact that he's still a prince.
But you've been through all the kings and queens.
Okay, that's. I'm still looking at Prince Charles in that picture.
Rest in peace.
That's what Prince Charles.
Who said rest in peace?
They wanted to do the referendum for independence on the pitch, but it didn't work. So the King Charles still lives. Damn.
Barely.
Oh yeah. Also, Elijah. By the way, no, Elijah. No. I just know. Just since you have a clear line to Charlie, tell Charlie that AK called England Brickland. So let them know.
That's AK.
AK. That's AK. He's from Morocco and currently lives in America and watches football with his dad. So there you go. Continue.
HH. Honestly, So supposedly that was Scotland's first L in the calendar year. It's their first L in 11 games.
Wow.
That in itself is impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, Scotland's not trash, but you guys still got to look. And then my thing is Maguire, man. Why?
No. That's
Save it.
Don't mention his name.
Patience.
Don't
Save it.
mention his name.
Save it. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just focus on Bellingham.
Bellingham's fantastic. I mean, in the Discord today, he's still catching heat from the Barca fans, man. I don't know why, but Bellingham is fantastic. No doubt.
Wait, no. I think they're still trying to work out their finances. It does a lot to you, bro.
Like,
so
the guy. I don't want to put anything on him, but I think he can be one of the best No, he's not even a prospect. Honestly, if he's performing like this, he could be one of the best talents England has produced. I'd say in the last few years.
Since Rooney, or you could go beyond Rooney?
You said Foden though.
Foden and Bellingham are in the same generation.
Yeah.
So,
but my thing that you see for me, Foden for me is overall technically a better footballer overall, but for me Bellingham is much more of a game winner. Exactly. I would, if I had to pick, I'd pick Bellingham and I'd ahead of Foden because Bellingham can win me a game.
Yes.
So I have more faith in Bellingham winning me a game than Foden.
He's an impact player.
Yes.
Bellingham is impact player. Like Bellingham can come off the bench and do something
to help me win the game. Yeah.
So my thing, and then there's also this stuff with Foden about playing him centrally, but Pep does not play him. And then this brick Southgate is telling the media, well, I can't play him in the central midfield. Pep doesn't play him there. Bro. Dog.
You're such an idiot.
I don't bro. If you want your team to win, of course you'd make some movements. Like if Foden believes that he could play there, try it out. This was the game to try it out. But hey, I'm not the manager, so I can't really say much. But England looked all right. We need to have a conversation about Mags. And then
we don't need to have a conversation about Mags. There's no.
Oh no. Okay, you know what? Let me hit it and let's get to Magsy. So shout out to your boy Blaze, the Dubinsky. Just watched. Is that Colombia or is that Ecuador?
Ecuador.
So Ecuador versus Uruguay. Caicedo and 15-year-old K. Paez started and dunking on noodles by creating goals, but because he signed for Chelsea, no Yamal hypes on him. Caicedo is going to come good, bro. Don't worry.
Of course he will.
They're talking about Paez
for the weekend.
Paez is
wait. Who does Paez play for?
Chelsea.
Independent and Valle. But we signed him.
But you signed him, but he can't.
Wait, hold on. So is it?
Why, yo?
How do you not know him?
Oh my! It's actually.
Oh
no!
You should have known that.
No. Here's the thing. Chelsea's orphan strategy is so ridiculous. I can't keep up with the amount of orphans we're signing.
No. No, he's really good. He's probably the best off. He's probably the best off. He's probably the best.
No, Kenny, don't do that.
Yeah.
I have Chelsea guys in. No, Kenny, do that, guys. I have Chelsea fans in my DM where every other day you have of this are the expecting. You have the childhood video. So every single 15, 16-year-old. They said, "Half hope, man. Check this guy. This is with it. You have
this is a home.
No.
Andre Santos was supposed to be our guy.
Man, that's crazy.
Andre Santos was supposed to be our guy. Now he's in Sherwood Forest. So basically, Andre Santos was supposed to be a Brazilian star kid. He's now with Robin Hood and his merry men trying to say, "What's up?" The heck?
No. That's true.
Wait. Hold on. Let me quickly hold up. And place A. Cocaine has lasted whole Mason Mount, Guehi, Livram, now Carlo Brick. So talking about
Chalobah.
Chalobah.
Chalo Brick.
Yeah, Chalo. Yeah.
Chalo Brick. Yeah.
No, I think he's maybe Chalo.
Don't call him Chalo Brick, man. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
I think he's
Don't-
better
don't-
than Disassi, by the way.
I mean, that's
no,
not
but
saying
that-
much.
That's not that difficult.
Also, here's
Disaster
okay.
is-
Hold
Nah,
on. Why did you?
You
mean
Why
like
you spell against
disaster?
cocaine with a K
Disaster?
though? Why is it cocaine with a K?
KKK? I don't know.
Wow, that's a
Oh.
red. I'm sorry, that's a red.
Yeah,
Whoa, what? What?
bro, that's
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God.
a red, bro.
That's a red.
Who
Nah,
got- who's
come
getting
on,
red?
that's man.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
we'll
Who's
see you
getting red?
next time.
It's straight
No,
red.
that's red. Yeah. So straight red. It's straight red. It's straight red.
Yeah.
Wait, I missed it. What happened? I missed it.
And also
what
Nova,
happened?
no,
Nova?
that's
Wow.
Yasuke. That was uncalled for. Like that was literally uncalled for. Like there was no build up.
I'm so confused right now.
Yo,
That's actually probably one of the quickest reds that we've had. Actually. So, what an idiots. You know what? I'm gonna come first to our dates with this though. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes. First, I'm gonna give you. Well, you see, Yasuke, you're a prick for doing this though, because even though I have my views about this, my country's team, my country's team should not be put in with this psychopath. That's the first thing. And also, AK, this is just disgusting because you've used Cristiano Ronaldo's body type with Maguire here, which I found quite messed up. So, I want to
Look
come
at
first. So
that
Ardias, here's the
slap
thing.
wait, AK, is that a copyright image?
Ardias.
I don't know.
Okay, so Ardias, here's the thing. The streets are talking. And they're saying that this may have reached boiling points for the Mac. Also, does he still have a case pending in Greece? Or did he beat the
No,
whole
that's
case?
been resolved. He paid them off. It's fine.
He paid them up. Cool. They paid them up. Cool.
Doesn't pay the ball.
So, Greece payoff brown envelope under the table aside. With this own goal, where do we go from here with the Mac? Because you see, RDS, we live in a world of moments and memes and retweets. How does Maguire survive this right now? Because see, his final saving grace, his last saving grace was, hey, I'm good with England. I'm good with England. I'm good with England. How does he survive this?
This is the only Manchester United.
Okay, you know what?
Oh.
Whoever did this,
Yo.
whoever did this needs to be sent to prison.
No,
Yo,
Whoever
someone DM
whoever
that
did
picture,
this,
please.
this is
with Scotland.
Please,
No, no,
DM
you know what
me
it
that
is?
picture,
No,
please.
no, what is
DM
it?
me that
Look at
picture.
Wysky, if you dare put this in, look at his expression. That's what I think is his expression.
Yo, he's ready, man. He's ready.
McTominay with Scotland is scary, man.
It's actually scary, man. You know, it's scary. This is
This guy scored in like 6 straight
This
games, and
is
embodied
disgusting.
Spain by himself.
This is shameful. That is shameful.
Yeah,
That's
people are done.
Okay, so Ari, talk to me about the mag. Talk to me about the mag, man.
yeah. So I said
Scott
this is
Nazario.
sorry.
Wysky, did you say Scott McZaria? Wait, hold on, bro. Do you want to get kicked? This that could get you banned, bro. So relax. That could get you banned.
McNaldo.
Ronaldo.
McNaldo.
Streets, relax. Streets. I need you to relax. Streets, I need you to relax. Streets, I need you to relax.
McTominay.
Oh yes, so talk on the back.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the only brick Manchester United player I respected today. So, listen, I didn't quite understand it because Maguire, like, this game showed you that, like, Southgate is just favoritism now because he didn't start and they were fine defensively, you know. And Maguire played in the previous game. So if you wanted to use other defenders, you could have, you know, brought on Tomori, etc., you know, to be able to give him more experience. So I have no idea why he decided to. But yeah, I get it's a friendly, so it's no big deal. But still, it's like that's when you should use. Maguire's already had game time, so use the other defenders that you haven't used before to see what they can do. Like I said, Tomori's a good example. He didn't give him game time. He bought, like, why are you bringing on Maguire at 60-something minutes on a friendly against Scotland? There's no need.
Bro, it was at halftime.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
so-
a halftime 48. Yeah, for it.
Yeah, he subbed him on at halftime.
So there's no need. Like fair enough. Like, I didn't even understand. Fair enough. You think, okay, he's your guy. fair enough. You could use him. Either you start him because you believe he's your guy, or you don't play him, or you bring him on at like 90-something minutes further, but whilst giving other defenders time to, you know, see what they can do in a friendly. That's the point of a friendly. But the fact that you brought him on at half time was like, for what though? Like, so for me, it's just like, it just shows you that like Southgate just has his favorites. It doesn't. I don't think. Basically, from now till then, like I genuinely think Maguire can't do any wrong. He's going to be selected for England regardless of whether he plays, because he's not going to play for Manchester United again. Really, well, he's barely going to get any minutes. You know, so you know,
But you know,
I can't really even blame him anymore, because at the end of the day, like Ten Hag has said, like, listen, you're not my guy. He's let him know you're not your guy. It is what it is. So it's Southgate, the manager, who's saying he's putting him on the line of fire, because when he came on, I think he was being jeered by the England fans. So it's like, you know, you're putting him in these positions that are making him cause his problems. So it's on the manager. It's not on him. It's not on him.
It's my thing, because when I look at situations like this, I really hate when managers do this, because you see, we're on the outside. When you're on the inside, you don't see the kind of relationships that people have with the guys. And you see, that's why this game is significant, because I'll play devil's advocate here. I can see from a point of view where I don't care what you do for Ten Hag. This is me, my system, my environment, my surroundings. If you do well for me, cool. When you fail for me is when it's fine. But until you fail for me, I am going to rock with you, because you have performed when you've been under my tutelage. But the issue with this is him bringing it on, messing with the defensive equilibrium, and putting England in a position where they didn't really want to be, which is like you're 2-0, you're cruising, now you're out 2-1. But then to the point that you now made now, for Southgate, you've got to look at this in a macro level. You have to look at, put your ego aside. Is there any point in persisting with this? Is there any point in holding loyalty? Because what Southgate wants is, man, I stood by him and look at what happened. So I start him, despite the insults, by the abuse, he performs well, we win the Euros. Who's the champ? Me. And I went against the grain, everything like that. But my thing for Southgate is, you're putting yourself at risk. Because there is a scenario where Maguire starts, you get insulted, you get abused, you get vilified.
I think
he plays well, you win the Euros, and you are that dude. But there's another scenario, a very scenario where you start him, and he's responsible for a goal being conceded, and that is what leads to you being sacked.
I think Southgate maybe sees himself in Maguire, because he's the one that bricked it up for England in, was it year 90? I think it was.
No.
So
there is nothing Maguire has done to the level of what Southgate did in 96. No. Like, what Southgate did, that is the most horrible thing for any player.
He missed the penalty.
At home, at Wembley, in the semi-finals against Germany. Nothing Maguire has done comes close to that with Southgate. But it's true. But I do see where your point is, because he's like, oh, I have been there where the whole world was against me. Pre-social media, where literally I was enemy number one. And I was even in an advert that I was clowning myself. So you know what? Wouldn't that be strange where, oh, I've seen this before, and where I can actually put my arm around you, I just buy into the mob. No. I'm going to now go against the mob and be like, I'm with you. Cool. Yep. But you have to look at, because my thing is, this moment is going to be horrible for Maguire. Because what Maguire would want is, you'll get me into another game. Let me just have a really good game. But you don't have that. So now, Maguire, that own goal is going to be first, because you're not starting for United. You're clearly not in his team's plans. So that own goal for England, all the memes, everything on social media. Because, bro, what's it called? Because, let's be real, everybody is on social media now.
Yeah.
What's the number one trend on social media? It's Maguire. When I checked it, the number one trend is Maguire. So the last thing that Maguire will now have for a long time is you scoring a break. At best, you're going to play maybe a karaoke game, maybe come on for 20 minutes or solve but you're not in their plans. So,
but he did it to himself though. This summer he could have left. Because honestly, if he would have went to West Ham, I don't think all this stuff would be gone. I think it's
That is
because
true.
he
Kenny,
should
that is
have
true.
gone.
the thing is that what happened, like you're in your club, you're being disrespected. You were the captain, yeah. You're being stripped of the captaincy. You're being ridiculed in club at your club level, and instead of leaving there for a lesser club and a better situation, you're continuing being you're laughing stock.
And he would-
at your
and he
club,
actually-
and now you work-
Hold on. Kenny, let me give you another angle. Okay, but let me give you another angle. Kenny, you're right, but let's look at this through another angle. So, I was captain, I was the guy, and I'm one of Southgate's main guys. Ego comes there. There's an ego to that. It's maybe too much of a pill, too much of a hard pill to swallow, to accept going from United captain, main guy, to West Ham. Now, if I want to advise Maguire, you need game time. I know it's tough, but face the reality. You're not in his plans. Go to West Ham, be a bona fide starter, go back to being a top defender. But if Maguire's plans like, bro, no, I cannot downgrade like that. I refuse to downgrade like that. No. So from Maguire's point of view, it's like, bro, that is too much of a hit of my ego to accept. Going from United captain, leader, to now West Ham.
So you're saying,
But is he really?
You probably won't leave in the winter. You can't leave in the winter transfer window. I think that might be possible. Or
no, they're not going to let him go on winter because of the injury situation and stuff like that as well. So it's very difficult.
So wait, is the question here why he keeps getting picked for England, or is what's like
no? Because my thing now is, what does Southgate do now after he's just scored an own goal, and now his confidence is even rock solid below, and he doesn't have the opportunity to now sort of get a good performance because he's not in United's plans. Should Southgate still persist with him, or does he not say no?
It would be. It would be. You know what makes it so hard? I can't lie. He's played at 2 World Cups and he's played at a Euros. When has he set a foot wrong at these tournaments? I thought he was good again at the last World Cup. I mean, they got to the finals at the Euros, and the previous World Cup before that, he was their best defender, along with probably Kyle Walker. So that's what makes it tough. I wish.
But I think
it would be so easier if this last World Cup he had like a bad game to start off, and then he was benched. But he was good again, and he was a constant threat on corners, which is important for England at these kinds of tournaments. So that's why it makes it so tough. It's like
but the difference though is so remind me. So prior to the World Cup, how regularly was he playing for United prior to the World Cup? Was it
he played cup games? No, he just played cup games.
He played games,
but he did play games because there were injury as well.
You see, what makes it hard is that I would be with you, but the issue now is you are clearly not United's plans. So the issue is, if you don't have that game time, it is slowly going to now start to creep up and affect your international form. So if you're coming into an international tournament and you have hardly any game time or 2 or 3 minutes, how are you able to now? Because see, Southgate could always still pick him because he had a bit of game time, because you were some of the plans. Now you're nowhere near in the plans. You're not so close to being a starter. You're literally a bit part player. And also, Hoka, you have to understand there's a confidence thing as well. Because I do believe that Southgate, you've got to be a 2023 manager. And by that I mean you've got to be aware of social media and how social media impacts players. That wasn't an issue 20 years ago, but today it is an issue. And my thing is that, Maguire, you're a living, walking meme. And that is going to affect the mental mind frame of a player. And I don't think Maguire has a strong enough mentality to cope with the fact of your own fans are booing you.
So the West Ham move collapsed because of him, right? Because he didn't want to leave?
Yeah, he refused. Everything was accepted. Yeah, he refused.
Does he even start for West Ham? Let's be honest.
Zuma's captain.
Who partners Zuma in defense?
Aged. He's a Moroccan centre back.
I think Moyes starts my.
Moyes played him. Yeah, English tax.
Elijah.
Elijah.
I just searched Maguire's stats pre-World Cup, This guy only started 4 games before the World Cup. And
Wait, no. Don't. Remember, the World Cup was in the winter.
I know,
So
yes. I'm saying prior to that.
Okay, so you're taking so you're taking
From
21,
August,
22
no,
and 22, 23.
No, take 22, 23 because that's
No. I want to know how many
Basically,
games
the
have you-
beginning of
from,
the season.
No. From January to.
Oh, you want me to do that?
That's the thing. Yes, from January to December. Remember, they're only like a few months. So from January to December, how many games?
Yeah, but the thing
Because
is that for me, it's
Last
the
year's
performance that is dropping and the mistakes. That's what's important. And the thing is, it might affect the group as well because if you keep making mistakes for the national team, like at some point, some of the guys in the squad they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's going on? You keep picking this guy, and he's not even performing." For us, like when am I gonna get the chance? Like it might create some issues.
Because I just think Southgate, you're playing a dangerous game. Wait, so Westgate, talk to me, bro, on this West game.
The mag man. I put money down HH for this game.
Oh my, what?
Bro, I put Jude to score an assist and the Fode to score an assist.
The Fode?
Yeah, and to England to win. And halftime, as soon as I saw this guy on the pitch, I cashed out. Now
That's messed up.
Now, hindsight, I probably shouldn't have because obviously England won the game and it is what it is. But the fact that this guy actually managed to score an own goal is, I mean,
I think it was 20 minutes from when he got subbed on.
Yeah, and the whole time, both crowds, Scotland were 2-0 down, and even at that point, their fans still managed to find a way to clown this guy on the pitch. Like your team is 2-0 down.
that was Scotland's first shot on target, Maguire's goal.
Yeah.
Bro,
they hadn't had a shot on target. Their first shot on target was Maguire.
They posed no threat to England whatsoever, and now it's kind of sad. Now it's on the managers, to be honest. Now it's on Southgate because you keep it. I mean, maybe Southgate really is under this impression that he can get something out of Maguire, and hey. This could be the start of the greatest villain arc in the history of football. This guy could actually show up in the Euros final, score a header, win the final for England, and then Southgate will look at us funny. But
I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, exactly, no, the chances of that are very slim. That's like saying HH will wake up tomorrow with a full head of hair. So
you know what? I'm going. You know what? With all this, I'm probably going to go to Turkey. When I show up with an afro, I want to see what all the guys say after show up with an afro.
At this point, it's on the manager, bro, and it's kind of sad now because it's not even funny anymore. Like it's actually sad, because the guy, I remember him at Leicester. Like he wasn't. You wouldn't look at him and go, he's a brick. Like occasionally you see these compilations pop up on Twitter of him doing like roulettes and all sorts at Leicester, and he had the confidence, but the confidence is so low right now. So even if it's like he doesn't even. It's not even intentional anymore. It's some kind of bad luck, some bad juju. He's just there, wrong place, wrong time, and that own goal where he's not really supposed to do anything about that.
But okay. So, as a manager, what points do you have to give up loyalty and just make a decision? Because I think loyalty is an admirable characteristic of every manager. That I shouldn't just drop you at the first sign of trouble. I shouldn't just drop you once the mob starts going in. But at one point, do you need to realize that, okay, I've shown enough loyalty now. I've got to cut ties.
Yeah, I mean, loyalty can only go so far as, until it becomes detrimental to what you're trying to achieve. So, and you can argue when, to going into the World Cup, and the tournament before that, Maguire he was still the United captain. Like if he was playing or not, he was still the United captain. So he was he was one of the top dogs at the club. Now he's been stripped of that, and it's been given to that rat Bruno. And you you were brought to the club for what was it, 75, 80 million. You were given the captaincy, and it was stripped away from you, and now you don't even get game time, unless there's an injury problem or whatever. So now, bro, his confidence is so low. Like, you have to at one point be like, you know what, this is now detrimental to what I'm trying to do here. And one mistake, tournament football is unforgiving. One mistake and that's it, bro. Like, there's no there's no doing it again. There's no running it back. So, but I think he'll carry on playing, because what's the other guy that he played today?
Dunk.
No, not him. He actually played.
Gay.
Dunk actually played
Gay.
good. Dunk-
Gay.
Wait, when
I played Gay.
yeah. I was like, well, did he have an injury at halftime or something? Why is this guy coming on halftime? He literally just subbed him. Like, as far as I know, there's not been.
Can I speak on this?
There wasn't an injury or anything. He just brought him on. It's I don't know. I feel like Southgate needs to make a decision. I need to make one quick. I think Dunk had a really good game. He was really solid.
No. Dunk is a good defender. That guy's a good defender.
Where's John Stones? Is he injured?
Injured.
He's injured.
Yeah, he's
injured.
When is he coming back? Because John Stones will probably be England's first choice defender. Is he coming back soon, or is it long term?
Yeah, no, yeah, we will be there. Yeah.
It's also, this is what's very important. A defensive partnership is very key. So Southgate, you need to establish that defensive pairing or that defensive unit going into things. So a decision has to be made on Maguire. Either you're going to stick with Maguire or not, because you can't just be like chop it, because you can't do this whole halftime thing during a Euros thing. It's supposed to be like, this is my unit until there's an injury. Okay, AK, talk to me, bro, and then talk to Dubinsky's. AK.
HH, I actually just read a tweet and I want to know what your opinions on it. It says, I don't think I've ever seen a player treated like Maguire gets treated. Fair play to be able to play through it.
Wait. Is this tweet from someone known or just a bricklayer?
Southgate said that.
No.
Southgate said that, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're lying.
Garrett said that.
Fabrizio tweeted.
Yeah, he said he's a joke as well and all that stuff.
He said that. So, yeah, he's probably going to keep getting
the way they
picked.
treat him. Yeah.
You know what? It goes to what RDS was saying. And that's what, this is so dangerous. I think Southgate feels that, no, I have to, even more so, he's going to go 10 toes down with him. Because I think, RDS is completely right. I think he sees him. This was me. This was me in 96.
Yeah.
So I would be damned if I somehow cut into the call, because, bro, this is what I do, so I will not. And Southgate, you're playing a dangerous game, bro. That's
Like,
a dangerous, because see, also, when you're coming into football, you have to be heartless and ruthless. It ain't about you. It's about the team. It ain't about you, your vendetta, your agenda. It's about that damn team. Which is why I think, because I even had a convo with my brother after the Euros penalties. Because my brother was like, he probably wanted to make it a point that, I'm going to stick with Saka, and man, let me have Saka take that penalty of what he would do, him being black, what that represents. But it's like, look, Saka should have never been the first five. You grab those older guys and say, yo, you're taking that damn thing. We're not allowing a bloody 19-year-old to take a damn penalty, let alone the fifth penalty. But maybe he just wanted it because it's Saka, he's young, what it represents. Even for now, it's like, get your agenda out of the way. All that matters is the team. But sorry, AK, continue.
I mean, the other thing for me about that quote is he's getting booed by opposition fans because they don't rate him, and his fans don't think he's good enough to start. I don't see how that's being treated badly in any sense, considering like there are footballers who actually get treated badly on the pitch. So like, I mean, here's the thing with Maguire. He's simply not good enough to start. Why do you keep starting him? Okay, he's played well for England, but he's played well in your system for England.
Wait. Sorry, this is good. Who are the pundits exactly that are saying that he's bad?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Most pundits say
bro.
he's good.
There's not been a single pundit that I've seen so far who's actually
Yeah.
like proper.
Wait,
proper
no,
criticized
hold
this
on.
guy.
Wait, unless he views Mark Goldbridge and Rance as pundits.
No, no, but the thing is,
Maybe
that
he views Rance as a pundit.
Bro,
even if they treat him that way, there's a reason why.
There's a
Even the
no,
reason-
Kenny, thank
like-
you. That's what I was about to say. Okay, let's say they are. My thing for Southgate is, it's fair. He's been bad. He's been a detriment, and it is what it is. You see, it's like, what's it called? That's the difference between, like, when you look at like American analysis, sports analysis, and England sports analysis. Because when you look at American analysis, bro, being abused, insulted, it's fair game. It's fair game. But I just think there's a culture in England where, oh, come on, you can't say this, you've got to be respectful. Because, bro, there is no pundit that has said anything close to the kind of stuff that is said by guys on YouTube. So it's the guys on YouTube who are going in, which it's fair. And my thing is that, bro, he's been bad. He's been a detriment. And this is part and parcel of high-level football.
But there's always a bias towards English players, like in the press. Like as a United fan, it's like anytime you hear like English pundits comment on Manchester United, they will always give a pass for Maguire, for Sancho, for Rashford, etc. If all these guys do bad performances, but no doubt, like if it was the French players, like Martial, for example, Pogba, anyway. But it's just
No, but if Maguire was not English, there's no way he would still buy United. This guy would have been gone.
Graham Souness.
Graham Souness went to town with Martinez because he was short.
Graham Souness said that Graham Souness on commentary today said that McTominay.
Yeah, he said McTominay should start.
United. He's a guaranteed starter for United.
Bro, Souness is mad. The guy is mad.
He was talking about that own goal. He was like, "Oh, it's poor Harry again." Like, no, bro, what do you mean, poor Harry? Like,
this doesn't help him because again, it's like someone even puts the something in the streets that's around, like Donnarumma got booed in the San Siro last night, and we just look at how guys in Italy gets treated, bro. If you mess up, bro, they are coming for you. But I just think there's a culture in England of where, oh, don't worry, it's fine, I'm around you. Okay, let's just keep it going. There's just this culture of like, if you play for England, you should always be respectful and always support, and you should always not take things too far. Like, which is why I'm so happy that this YouTube culture exists, because pre this YouTube culture and so forth, again, Southgate, there are no pundits on TV that are insulting Maguire. If anything, they're protecting him. They're fully protected of him. But I think that, do you know what it shows? It shows you the power of the YouTuber now. Because the YouTube voice is so loud and is so influential, it's affecting the crowd. So that crowd that are booing Maguire, they're getting energy from a Rance, from a Goldbridge, from a United Stand, from all these guys and so forth, because these guys have a louder, more influential voices than the guys on TV. But again, Southgate, it's fair. He's been a detriment. He's been so detrimental. Ten Hag has said, take away the captain's armband, pull it out of it. So my thing for Southgate is, so has Ten Hag been wrong of stripping him of the captaincy and taking him out of the team? Has he been wrong? But it's like, you're playing. Sorry, let me come back to AK. You were talking. Sorry, AK, continue.
Yeah, that was my point. I mean, I don't understand how media starts going at, like, start saying, "Oh, poor Maguire." Like, this is part and parcel of playing football. When people think you're a liability, they're gonna want you out, and the opposition team is gonna boo you. Like, what? Like, and there's people saying like there's no footballer that's ever been treated like this before. Like, we didn't just see Vinicius Jr. get racially abused at a stadium. Like, there have been footballers that have been treated much far worse than Maguire, and I don't understand the pity party that's going on about this guy. Just end it at the fact you're not good enough to play for Manchester United, and in my opinion, you're not good enough to play for England. That's how it should be. It's not that, poor Maguire, this confidence is gone. No, he's just not good enough. End of story.
but it's true. Like, I mean, before I take your dubs, I don't think Southgate drops him.
He won't drop him. He won't.
He won't.
Southgate will not. Yeah.
Unless something drastic. I mean, drastic. If last minute they lose to freaking, I don't know, Northern Ireland in the Euros and Maguire scores an own goal, yeah. But
Greece fouls in no case.
or Greece, or I don't know, some Siberia or Luxembourg. That guy is playing until the wheels fall off. And in a way, you can give Southgate you can give Southgate some credit for having the balls, but in another way, you also like Southgate.
No,
it's not working. Bro, it's not working.
But it's one that I said. I don't think it's balls. I think it's what Red Devil said. He sees himself in him. So
course,
it's like so I can't give him credit for being brave. This is just an agenda. And because I know, because bro, I was there. I was sort of in England and Nigeria of during '96, and I know how the newspapers slated him. Because that was just a horrendous moment for England when he missed that penalty against Germany. And bro, that guy, I don't even know how the guy's mental health even survived in 96, / 97. So my thing though is, for him, he's like, I know how the entire country viewed me as enemy number one. How I walked on the streets and people were scowling at me and everything based on how they felt that I let the whole country down. So he's like, wait a minute, this is similar to me of where, because at first, artists are like, no. What Southgate did was much greater in a sense of like what it meant than what Maguire did. But it's not really the particular situation. It's the general feeling of the whole country is against you.
The only thing carrying Maguire is that like the England side is like overall the England side is a far better England side. He has a midfield that will no doubt protect him.
And it's also more defensive as well. Yeah,
United is exactly more defensive. And at the end of the day, reading through the Euros, despite Maguire, England still have one of the strongest squads compared to others. Because you look at other teams, and a lot of teams have, considerable weaknesses, whether they can't score goals, their defensive issues, and so on. So, like, at the end of the day, even as much as I don't want Maguire to start, even if Maguire starts, you would still expect England to probably get to at least the semi-finals of the Euros with the talent they had. And if they get knocked out of the semi-finals, no one's going to say, "Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was useless."
But RDS, do you really think the semis?
Oh no. Yeah,
I think it's finals.
Like people are putting pressure on them to win.
Let me go to some Dominican. So, Lovecraft, a certain French will call to Chelsea when he had 15. Okay, let me know. Okay, let's know.
What's that?
No. We're not doing it.
What the hell?
Place A. The wrong case spelling was to evade YouTube issues. Oh. I respect that. I respect that.
You spell cocaine wrong anyway, so when they were not caught it. So.
Oh yeah, well, but what's that? I respect the effort. Though. Shout out to
before the guy would have been kicked off.
Wait, so if Maguire knocks England out in Euro 24 in the second round or quarterfinal with his own goals, Maguire's last 2 goals.
They were.
Okay, hold up.
No, they were.
Hold on. I know.
Well, for England, or like for you.
Maguire's last 2 goals were own goals. Jesus, that will be Southgate's fault. But HH will defend Southgate again if it's the player's fault. Yet Southgate always picks it. No. Here's the thing though. If it's a scenario where now this is where Southgate you're playing a dangerous game. Okay, loyal, stand by a man. If he picks him and Maguire makes a mistake or does something that leads to England being knocked out, Southgate, and this is the saddest thing, because with recency bias, that would be your legacy. Not go to a Euro final, walk up semi, the best performing England manager since either Bobby Robson or Alf Ramsey. If you standing by Maguire when everyone said you didn't pick him, and he's the reason England, who are one of the favorites for the Euros, gets knocked out, that will be your legacy. So that's because you're playing a dangerous game. You're playing a very dangerous game. And so if I was you, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. It is not worth the risk. But, Casey, have we talked about drug tax for Pittsburgh World Cup?
Hey, that's a conversation. That's a
There is no drug
conversation.
tax. There is no drug tax.
As a conversation.
Pogba was not juicing in 2018.
How do we know?
Previous months he was only juicing because of his injuries. He was not juicing before. So there is no conversation, please. Thank you. Casey, you're a filthy stinking hater, prick. Ifman, Ghana MP.
Oh yeah, I remember
Mr.
this,
Speaker,
yeah.
when you see the opponents go to score, Maguire will score for them. Mr. Speaker, you remember in this country we also have an economic Maguire.
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
You see, this is what I said to Southgate. If a player makes his way to a West African political forum, shouldn't I tell you that I think, my loyalty has gone a bit far? But see, Maguire, he's now a verb. He's become a verb. Yeah. So once a player has now become a verb,
bro, that's doy. That's doy.
That's doy. If a player has your name has become a verb synonymous with brickness, I think the loyalty is too. But no. Now
That's
doy.
why-
No. But that's the thing. I'm sorry. Doy times 2 is if Maguire scores the winning goal at the Euros. Then Southgate is God.
That's why.
Sorry. Artist.
I was saying, to be fair, I mean, I don't know if anyone follows him on Twitter. I retweeted because someone was still showing some Chelsea versus United like highlights. I think it must have been 2 years ago.
Oh,
with the guys at Stamford Bridge, and I was like, and it was weird. We had like Brandon Williams, Dan James, and Harry Maguire. And we're playing you guys at Stamford Bridge, and yet somehow we still dunked on you
with the
guys.
header.
And Maguire actually scored the header to score the winning goal against you guys.
All right. So, Robert Suresh, you know that you're only one place above us. You know that we're actually in the same position, 11-12. So don't get too cocky, bro. Robert Suresh,
we're top of that league as well.
If Andrew cooks for Madrid, how scary are they looking for next season?
Fucking mean.
He's not even going the next season. I think he's going there in like 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait, when does Endrick join Madrid? Because he's 16. Is he 16?
Yeah, he's 16. Yeah, he's 16 right now.
Look, put it this way. My thing is, let's see what Endrick does. Because you say if he does now, if Endrick cooks for Madrid, Madrid have a damn good team. Like if you're running with Endrick, Vinny, Bellingham, they have a damn good team. But the key point is if, and that's a massive if he cooks for Real Madrid. But what I'm saying though, so if Endrick cooks, are we saying that Mbappe signs a lifetime contract at PSG? Is that what we're saying? So Mbappe never goes to Real Madrid? So Mbappe never gives me my UCL agenda? No. I find that sad and unfortunate. So guys, let's talk about witchcraft.
Okay.
So
also, before we do that, can you bring up General Cool's comment?
Oh God! All right, what's this cool guy saying?
General Cool's comment. Is that a fair assessment? Is that?
Oh my God!
Okay, you know what? Kenny, don't speak on anything. Don't speak on anything. So guys, let's talk about witchcraft. So I want to pull up an image. So we're just going to a very simple image, nothing too crazy, just a very simple image.
The video was quite wild. It was very wild.
Because this I find intriguing. So guys, so Peru are playing against Brazil in the World Cup qualifier today, and some Peru shamans. So basically, shout out to your boy Ricardo, who actually DM'd me this stuff. Some Peru shamans are pretty much putting some juju on Neymar. So yes, guys, that is a Neymar doll. That is a Neymar doll that I think I saw pains and they were slamming it and banging it on the head, smoke and all that kind of stuff. But guys, here's the thing. I don't know about you guys. I see nothing wrong here. I see nothing wrong here with this. You see, this is why football is the greatest sport in the world. This stuff works. This stuff works. Now, guys, do you really... Now, I don't engage in this stuff. All because I feel it's fun, I don't engage in this stuff. Guys, I tell you right now,
you don't.
There were certain people in a certain country who did this for Cristiano Ronaldo for the World Cup. So you blame me for cursing him. You blame me. I'm just saying, you blame me for cursing him. Guys, there are people from a certain country who were attacking me because I didn't call Messi the GOAT. Those people from that country, I believe, used these methods to stop Cristiano from winning the World Cup because they are Messi fans. I'm not going to name who the country is. I will not mention the country's name. But
Bangladesh.
Name a person from that country.
AK, I'm not going to mention the country's name. All I'm saying is you see the flag a lot on Twitter. You see the flag, but I'm not going to mention the country's name. So my thing though is
it white and green?
I believe in these methods and so forth, and there's nothing wrong with these methods. Like someone says that, oh my gosh, how can you promote this one? This is some devilish stuff. It's not devilish.
The problem HH is that like the problem is there's always a cost. There's always a cost to these things.
Which you're still going through
what's
right
the
now.
cost specifically?
So as Pogba is, because right now with the whole Pogba situation, like because initially I thought he'd sacrifice the GOAT. That's what I thought, but actually I'm at the point where
Stop it.
No, let me lie.
So you're using hyena tax?
No, not hyena. No, hyena. Even higher than that. We're talking about bulls. Like sometimes you have to go and get like bulls, like proper male bulls, to really kind of, if you want to get the deep stuff. I generally think that's what Pogba must have done, because to whatever extent he must have done that, because when you do that, the higher the price, the higher that you pay, the higher the cost. That's the thing with these things.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I want to ask everyone this. But let me ask you. If let's say a shaman, offered you, so that I can put a hex on Man City, and I can use Juju to help United win, win a treble this season.
Whoa! No! I would not tolerate that. I'm sorry.
No. But would you engage in a shaman?
Because
to use these methods?
Because it's the cost. It's the cost. Like
is there always a cost?
Because put it this way, I suspect that someone, for example, because I did see some videos where I saw like the Chelsea fans are literally saying, we want to, before that Champions League final, we want to win that Champions League, and they're doing different things. So and I saw it. I saw these Nigerians, bro, and I was like, and they won it. And fair enough, shouts out to them. They won it in the COVID tax. But the problem is there's always a cost. And obviously, for that Champions League that Chelsea got, what happened? Abramovich Tuchel gets sacked. Abramovich gets investigated. You then you're spending $1 billion, 12th place, all the rest of it. So was it worth that Champions League to get all the pain and suffering that Chelsea Football Club are suffering right now? No. So to answer your question, HH, I'd rather not pay the shaman and at least enjoy regular Champions League football for United than pay them, get a treble, and then finish like 12th after spending £1 billion for successive seasons. It's a no-brainer. Does that make sense?
Well, I'm saying
it's not successive yet.
Your club doesn't have a trophy parade like this. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So
what the fuck is that, bro?
Wait, YSK.
I was gonna say something.
Can you be respectful?
Where is that?
YSK, can you please be respectful?
What the hell?
Where is that?
YSK, can you be? All I'm saying is that we are massive. We are international.
Wait,
that's what I'm saying, though.
Are they horses?
Why are you driving a tractor?
Okay.
Bro, why is there like 50 people on that tractor, bro? Like, what's going on?
Okay, wait, guys, can you please be respectful here, please? I don't like you disrespect. Okay, look, YSK, would you engage in a shaman if it meant your club winning everything? Do you believe in a shaman?
I do, and I won't. Same reasons for what RDS said. The relapse is bad, bro. Like, and we're experiencing you go through it firsthand. So while there is this happening, until you, we need to. You're a case study at this point, HH. Like we're studying.
How am I a case study? Me?
You're a case study because
didn't Lavia just get injured recently?
Bro, I'm telling you, whatever you sacrificed for Cristiano not winning the World Cup, whatever you sacrificed for that particular, I mean, the guy's going to turn up in 2026, so I don't know if that we'll see, but whatever you did and whatever sacrifice you made was it worth it? Because we don't know how long the repayment the repayment tax, that tax is heavy right now. Chelsea is still 12th. From last I checked, Chelsea is still 12th. They signed a bunch of twist and dread merchants. They've
you know that's actually very rude. You shouldn't be laughing at that crap. Wait. This is about Peru. We should be talking about Peru and the use of shadows.
We're talking about witchcraft.
It's about witchcraft. And it's all in context. And you talk about Labil situation as well. We know what he indulged in with his brother and whatnot, and Mbappe. So that's wild.
Yeah.
And we
Oh my God.
we don't
Callisto, relax. Callisto, relax. How is that?
Was the Cristiano deal was the Cristiano dealing worth it? Be honest. Was it worth it?
Yeah. You know what? I mean, here's my Put it this way. Chelsea finished third, second, winning a trophy. Pep, we have a live stream. Cristiano Ronaldo is a world champion. YSK, I cannot live in a world where Cristiano Ronaldo is a World Cup champion. I can't. No way.
I wouldn't say it was worth it.
So YSK, my thing is this. I think what's happening to me is unfair, but you know what? This sacrifice, it was worth it. To stop Cristiano winning World Cup, I think it's so you know what? It's unfair, but I'll deal with it because there is no way I could ever allow him to sniff that World Cup. Never.
How does that affect you?
Have you?
What's going on?
Wait, hold on. No, Hokage. I don't think you understand what.
This channel is built.
Okay, put it this way. I saved all of you people. My sacrifice saved all of you. I saved you all because a world in which Cristiano is a World Cup winner. Do you know the level of arrogance this guy will have?
You're gonna see mental health, mental institutions rise by about 100.
You think Messi fans are crazy? Ronaldo fans literally they will actually call him God. They will literally say that the Bible should be rewritten. The Bible will get rewritten in Cristiano's name. That is how sick it's going to be. Like, guys, I don't think you know. Guys, I don't think you realize how much you guys should thank me. I don't think you know what my sacrifice did.
Thank you, or should we?
Should we thank?
You guys should thank because, guys, do you know what I stopped? Guys, I stopped arguably the end of the world because I think it would be the end of the world if Ronaldo fans had a World Cup to the end.
We'll thank you. We'll thank you after 26 because he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
One way or the other, he's gonna be there.
He's gonna freeze dry himself.
Have you like thought of that scenario? If he was to possibly like, have you thought about that scenario?
Well, YSK, here's the thing. People keep saying that. Wait, man, why do you keep on doing emergency hangers? Is it for the water bill? No. It's not for the water bill. It's because my plan is because YSK, you are right. He will be there in 26. So my hope and my plan is work like crazy. So I have enough money by 20 to 26 and I can cash out. Because I don't have anything to offer YouTube if Ronaldo is a World Cup winner at age 76.
What's going on with this Ronaldo now?
Is that Doi?
Why are you so scared of him now?
Why is that's not a Doi.
That's
now
we get spiritual. That's
Dofu. That's Dofu. Degree of F-topness. That's Dofu. It's Dofu. It's Dofu. Like it's like because that's greater than that. But see, my thinking is, listen, guys, I don't think it's that bad engaging in witchcraft. I don't think it is because, guys, football is serious. Like, let's be real. If a guy came up to me and said, like, bro, I've got a doll of Pep Guardiola and I've got like 5 pins in the boots. let's I'm like, okay, let's get it.
Wait,
let's get it.
Wow.
Yo, nah, that's crazy, man.
Oh, relax.
Man said, yo, that's crazy.
Like, let's do it. It's like, what's going on? So
What the hell was that?
So it's you're telling me
archery, you know.
So it's you're telling me that it's you that's behind whatever's going on with his back surgery or whatever.
Wow, HH.
Okay, wait, hold on. You see, now Kenny, I kept it football. That's a yellow.
What do you mean?
That's a yellow.
What?
That's a yellow. Because see, Kenny, now
Yeah,
that's
what do you mean?
No, Kenny. Everything I've done with Pep is strictly football. I never said anything about life.
What do you mean? You just said you'd have a doll with him and then put a few pins there.
No, those dolls have to do with football. Those dolls have to do with football.
So wait, what?
Like, so HH, is this the result of your Juju as
okay.
well?
Oh, wait a minute.
Your Juju as well.
You see, so what are we doing here, man?
Whoa.
No, but I'm just saying, you're talking about the importance of Juju. You have no issue with it, but is this the result of the Chelsea Juju? Because I'm seeing scary stuff in the screen.
Whoa.
Wait, RDS, are we saying angry Ginge gets into the defense?
AK, he walked straight in.
AK,
He walked straight in.
AK, that's your warning, bro. AK, that's
He
your
walked
warning.
straight in. Bro, HH
Okay.
already said he'd take speed over donation.
So KS,
Oh my gosh, man. I'm tired of seeing these. Oh,
wait, so
Kenny,
KSI
it is what it is. Kenny, what
no,
it is.
HH.
RDS. I'm surprised they haven't recruited Manny already, bro. He's got dreads. He's got twists. Jamie's got a do-rag. I'm surprised he's not there already.
I'm surprised Chris MD is not there instead of
Wait, so KSI
You know
can
what's
be
scary? Scary is that speed is probably just as good as Modric, to be honest. Like,
I mean, bro. I see no lies, bro. I see no lies. But hold on.
No,
shout out to Joshua Jericho. Jude giving me young Pogba vibes. First Juve one. Young Pogba.
Nah, Pogba was different, bro.
Pogba was. Come on, bro. See, that's why I say like with Bellingham. Let's relax. First of all, let's not even talk about Zidane. Pogba. That's what he wants. Young Pogba was stupid. Like that was like, okay, we're looking at the best midfield of the generation.
Was he really young?
What?
Wait. Did I give Kenny a yellow already?
What do you mean?
So this is the final one. That's another warning. Next is a sending off.
Nah,
next is a
this is
sending off.
bullshit, man. What? God, Jesus.
Wait, so hold on, Casey. Wait, what's that?
Something about Chelsea.
Scroll down, Casey. Casey, you know. See, that's just sad. Scroll down. FSP have been in Norwich form since late 2022.
It's true.
Yo, how have you been 12th since?
Yo, a guy in the comments said Manny is over 25. Yo, you guys
Wait, YSK. Are we saying?
Oh my days. Yo, that explains it.
You guys. Wait, you know what? Kenny, you know that's. How is it that Chelsea are so bad that we're having a discussion about Peruvian Juju, and it's now turned into a Chelsea roast set?
But you might need that. You might need that.
You might need it. Do a Chelsea and Sidemen combined 11. That should be a video.
Honest question. Does Disasi start for the combined 11?
AK,
That's
the real combo. AK, that's a real combo. That's a real combo.
I just want to talk about.
Basically, put it this way: we have to beat Bournemouth. Basically, like we need it.
The thing is, what if you don't?
Nah, they'll beat.
We can't be so sure. Bournemouth.
Come on.
Can I put Extal on timeout, please? Can I put Extal on timeout? No. But look, my thing here is okay. So who here would engage in witchcraft?
No.
Really?
So nobody here will engage in witchcraft. No one.
Bro, you're living.
I know you would.
Wait, streets. No, I never said. Wait, did I say I would?
What do you mean you would?
You sacrificed the 2 UCLs. So
Did I? Are you sure? Did I? Okay, who in the streets would engage in witchcraft? I want to know who would engage in witchcraft in the streets. And here's like, This is guaranteed witchcraft. So there are
There's nothing
repercussions, but
guaranteed
you are guaranteed a dub.
Wait,
It's witchcraft.
What do you mean guaranteed?
No, so basically, if it's okay, I want my club to be UCL winners. You're guaranteed that's a dub.
Wait.
Witchcraft.
Is there a contract?
Well, it's a handshake
always-
by
there's
a
always-
witch
there's
doctor.
Yeah, there's always a price.
There's always fine
What-
print in the
Did
contract.
Yeah,
you
there's
use
a cost.
Did you use PayPal or Cash App?
Okay, you know what? Okay, so okay. Here's my thing. Okay, wait. Let's say Peru drop a 5-piece on Brazil's head to today. What would the repercussions to Peru be for using witchcraft?
The repercussions would be that they would qualify for the
Copa
World Cup. Sorry, for the
Wait, would they?
Sorry,
would they
no,
actually
No. This is a World Cup qualifier.
Yes,
Oh,
World Cup
World Cup
qualifier.
qualifier.
Yes, the repercussions would be they'd qualify for the World Cup and then get lubricated by Luxembourg.
No,
But
but
I mean, so they
no,
qualify.
relax.
For the World Cup, but they finished with 0 points.
Yeah.
Wasn't Mike hyping up Luxembourg and then they took 9 to 14?
Yeah. They held 9.
They're still third, isn't it? Second.
So okay, can I just ask? I see that there is no witchcraft without repercussions. So is there any witchcrafts that exist that have no repercussions?
No.
No.
There's no such thing.
Bro,
Then what's the point? Okay. Here's the thing though.
It's
Are you
short
told
term
what the
versus
repercussions
long term.
are if you do the witchcrafts? Are you told what they are?
HH,
Bro,
It's
The reason
You're not
why
told.
Chelsea is in such a mess is because you haven't called Messi the GOAT yet. Even after he did everything you asked him to do. You're breaking your promise. That's why Chelsea are in such a mess.
No,
And I hope
Casey,
No, Casey, don't realize-
No, HH, no, he actually is
No,
right.
actually, wait, hold on, no, guys. You know what? It was what I used the same hex Ronaldo in 2018 that I did in this World Cup. So why did I have repercussions after 2018? After 2018, we had a UCL do Binsky. So my thing though is, why am I getting these repercussions?
Delayed. This is the thing.
No,
like,
but this just shows
Yeah,
that
it was
the
a relapse.
Messi thing might be a reason.
Facts. You get wins, you get short-term gain, and then long-term pain.
It was
what
a
I'm
relapse,
trying to
man,
explain
is
to
what it
you.
is.
So it's like the pain obviously was the fact that
Bro, I
your
mean,
owner
look how 2012 affected you. You have like no hair follicles left. So
No, but if you deep it,
was actually the last time I could grow
if you
up
deep
afro,
it,
so-
no. If you deep it right, you tried to jinx
well, pause.
2021 UCL, and you paid the price with Putin invading Ukraine, and then here we are.
That's true, actually.
So now
You didn't deserve it.
So now we're saying that Ukraine got invaded because
Yeah, because
now that's crazy, bro. If you're saying that I'm responsible for the invasion of Ukraine, now that's crazy. That's
No, but
crazy.
you jinx. You basically
You
jinx Brown.
I did not jinx you.
No,
the
I'm
country
saying
of
I'm
Ukraine.
just saying you jinx Brown, and like all of this.
Yo,
All of that led to-
bro, relax with this information, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't know
problem, that's
who's
fine. No,
watching.
but
You don't know
see,
who's watching.
all I'm saying, guys, is that I just feel I'm very shocked and surprised that you wouldn't use witchcraft to help your club or your country. I think that's crazy.
We've got
if
enough
it's
evidence
there-
to say that it doesn't work though.
You haven't helped yourself, though, have you?
Cristiano did. He hit in the World Cup. No.
He's coming back in
Okay.
26.
I'm suffering from it. These repercussions I feel are serious, but guys, I'll accept it because put it this way, it's either this or Cristiano is a World Cup winner.
No such thing as witchcraft and all that. Let's be honest. But what if the repercussions for you doing that for Cristiano are that Chelsea don't get 40 points this season? Just what if, just like a hypothetical.
Casey, Chelsea are getting these 40 points this season. That's a fact. So let's.
Bro, how many?
let's-
I think you have like 10 points in this year, right? 10 or 8 points in the year of 2023.
we are getting 40 points. Guys,
Wait, what?
it's been swell. It's been good, guys. I'll see you in the next live show. Peace out.